No, Ray, Liverpool haven't lost a cup tie in 2 seasons. They're the holders, they're the championship leaders, and so far in 2 meetings this season with Palace, they've scored 11 goals against Palace's 0. I want you to convince everybody out there that Palace have a chance today.
I think it's very difficult, but Palace have a very, very difficult task ahead of them this afternoon.
But you agree that they have to do it in the 90 minutes coming up now?
Yes, I do. I think the longer the game goes on and it's no score, then there's only one winner for me, and that's Liverpool.
Here's McMahon. Cardew. And McMahon intercepting. Rush going to the left now. Onside. Ian Rush. Liverpool take the lead. And Ian Rush, the ace goal scorer, once again makes it look so easy. So the first half draws to a close with Liverpool, the holders and favourites, leading in this FA Cup semi-final. A goal scored on 15 minutes by Ian Rush, which puts Kenny Dalglish in good heart, although Rush's injury soon afterwards meant a substitution.
In the first 30 minutes, Liverpool were quite majestic in actual fact, but their passing of the ball and the movement off the ball was wonderful to watch. Palace just weren't at the races, really.
OK, we're going to go down to the dressing room area now, and with Gerald Sinstad is the manager of the Palace side in 1976, the only time that they were in the semi-final before Malcolm Allison.
Well, Malcolm, you went through all this once with Palace yourself. What's your verdict now, just as an onlooker?
Well, I think they're playing with a lot of determination, and they look physically, fractionally stronger than Liverpool.
I mean, he's always been a controversial character. He actually said there that he thought that Palace was physically stronger than Liverpool.
Yes, he did. I couldn't agree with that. I think Liverpool have been far superior in every department than Crystal Palace this morning.
We mentioned Alan Henson there at half-time. Ray Wilkins was speaking about him. His passing is exceptional, there's no doubt about it. But he's so patient, he's almost waiting and waiting for the right moment to deliver. The delivery of the ball is so important. And on the other hand, I think that Thorne also has been a big influence as far as Crystal Palace has been concerned.
Well, let's see what Palace can do about it now in the second half as they attack the Holt End here at Villa Park. John Pemberton, a lovely run early on. And a chance for Barber and Venison, and it's a shot. And it's there by Bright. It's Mark Bright, straight from the kick-off. After John Sulako's shot didn't quite get there, Bright certainly did, and Palace are level. What a dramatic start to the second half, and Liverpool are stunned. But here come Palace with Thomas, and on the far side, Mark Bright's there again. Andy Gray's in the middle this time, so is Thomas. And there's Thomas! Oh, and Grobbelaar grabbed it on the line. Andy Gray has placed the ball. That's his cross. And Bright's there. O'Reilly's there! And Palace! Are they in front? Yes, they are! Liverpool stood there and could really not believe it. And Gary O'Reilly from the back. Staunton to Venison. Right across the goal. McMahon! Oh, it's there! It's 2-2! Steve McMahon! And with 10 minutes to go, it's all square again. But what a semi-final. Where do we go from here? Extra time, perhaps?
I don't know where we're going, but I'm certainly enjoying it, John.
Well, you, I think, Terry, 40,000 inside the ground and millions at home. What a football match. Beardsley. Oh, look at this. Staunton. Penalty. Pemberton on Staunton. George Courtney has pointed the spot, and Pemberton is distraught. The Palace players are talking to Barnes. I'm not sure what's being said. George Courtney has booked Pemberton. He's given the penalty kick, and the cup holders could strengthen their grip on the trophy here. Barnes scores. The goalkeeper went the right way, but the kick was true in the corner, and Liverpool lead by 3 goals to 2. Just over 3 minutes. Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 2, in one of the most exciting semi-finals, or certainly the second half, that I can remember. And the emotions on the bench Well, they must feel they've been on a roller coaster ride over there. Steve Coppell is standing. His team were 10 minutes away from Wembley, let it be said. They're now less than 3 minutes away from going out. Thomas, and Bright's in there. And Thomas! Staunton, Gray! Gray, 3-3! Andy Gray for Palace, they're back in it!
Still, they just didn't even move at all there, John.
It's amazing, isn't it, this? Against the crossbar in the dying seconds.
They really deserve an enormous amount of credit, Palace, don't they?
I think so, yeah. They've really... In the first half, I just thought it was so one way. I thought Liverpool were coasting to a victory. And Palace have come out, rolled their sleeves up and given a fantastic performance. As good as Liverpool were in the first half, Crystal Palace has been equally as good. And I think we can see Steve Coppell there. He must be a very proud man at the moment, Steve Coppell.
Thorne flicked it on, and it's gone in! Pardew! 4-3 Palace! The referee has given the goal kick. He's looked across at his linesman. He's checked his watch again. George Courtney, everybody's looking at him. When will he blow? Crystal Palace 4, Liverpool 3. Crystal Palace are at Wembley. They've beaten Liverpool, whose dream of the double is destroyed, in one of the most amazing matches, surely, in the recent history of the FA Cup. Steve Coppell runs off, and the Palace supporters celebrate one of the most unexpected and dramatic victories that I can remember happening, certainly at this stage of the competition. Alan Pardew is the man whose name comes out of nowhere, the former Yeovil player. His goal has sent Crystal Palace to Wembley, and the final score at a thrilled Villa Park after extra time is Crystal Palace 4, Liverpool 3.
Well, Ray, Crystal Palace really deserve all our congratulations. They've done what we and many others thought wasn't possible.
That's right, Bob. I didn't really think that they would win the game. So much for their nervous energy and extra time as well. Palace have been an absolute credit. They've fought their socks off this afternoon, and I think overall they thoroughly deserve to win.
An amazing story, and the name of Alan Pardew, who few people would know, will be known tomorrow morning.
That's right, definitely. They scored 3 of their 4 goals from set pieces, Bob, and full credit to Crystal Palace. They've done their homework, and they've done exceptionally well today.
Well, Liverpool's double dream is over. The 9-0 humiliation at Anfield has been avenged by Crystal Palace. It's a most amazing thing. The year of the underdog continues, and we look forward an hour ahead to Oldham against Manchester United.
Well, quite an extraordinary result, and here at Main Road, the fans already in the ground here have just been made aware of that result. A huge cheer went up when they heard that Palace were through to Wembley. So yes.